Meetings that we get to have, where we get to honor some very special people. So we're looking forward to this. So everyone please rise for the pledge first. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, we're jumping right into the wonderful recognition ceremony we're having tonight. So we are here tonight to recognize our retirees and our 25-year employees. So we're going to get started. Jeff, you're actually up first.
How's everybody doing tonight? We'd like to start off by proudly recognizing and extending our deepest appreciation to Robert Duplessis for his outstanding service and dedication as a valued member of the Special Education Department. Throughout his career, Mr. Duplessis has exemplified professionalism, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to student success. Known for his calm demeanor and level-headed presence at meetings, he has earned the respect and admiration of colleagues and co-teachers alike. Mr. Duplessis leaves behind a legacy of excellence and will be greatly missed by all who had the privilege of working with him. As he embarks on this well-earned retirement, we thank him for his invaluable contributions and wish him joy, health, and fulfillment in the years ahead.
Good evening, welcome everyone. I have the joy of announcing, well, not so much the joy, I guess, but I have Deborah Tierney. I know she's absent this evening, and we are proud to recognize and honor Deborah Tierney for her exceptional service and unwavering dedication as an integral member of the Special Education Department at Nanuet High School. Deb has long been a pillar of support and expertise within the department. My daughter just called her her other mother at high school. Very nice. Colleagues consistently turn to her for her guidance and a wide range of special education topics, and she generously shares her deep knowledge to strengthen the entire team. Deb's absence will be deeply felt. Nanuet High School simply won't be the same without her. As she embarks on this next chapter, we express our sincere gratitude for her years of dedication and dedicated service, and we wish her the very best in retirement. I'm also going to speak about Joanne Miller. She's in middle school and Northern High School, and we're pleased to acknowledge the retirement of Joanne Miller, a dedicated and talented occupational therapist whose impact on our district spans many years. Joanne is a skilled practitioner, creative, thoughtful, and always willing to lend a hand or share her perspective with colleagues. She is a clear and compassionate communicator who helps families understand and support their children's needs. Her collaborative spirit and unwavering commitment to students will be greatly missed. Congratulations.
Well, Anne and I have the honor of speaking about Hannah Murphy. So, I'm going to say as soon as she's retired. Hannah Murphy's passion for science education has always been evident. Whether teaching earth science in grades 8 or 9, leading her students on geology hikes, or developing hands-on inquiry-based lessons, she has consistently brought science to life. Her commitment to learning never stopped after college. She sought out opportunities like G-Camp at Texas A&M and even applied to the Teacher of the Seed program, always pushing herself to growth. As our science department chairperson, she has guided curriculum development, mentored staff, and modeled what it means to teach with both rigor and relevance. Her dedication goes beyond the classroom activities, such as advising our Science Olympiad teams, attending plays and athletic events, and is a true champion of school spirit.
Okay.
She's
She's known for connecting with families. supporting English language learners and building inclusive classrooms where every student has the chance to thrive. If you ever stop to talk to Hannah about science, her face lights up because it brings her great joy when our students and teachers 2025 have the highest quality teaching and learning experiences. Hannah can also be frequently found volunteering her time at local community events designed to help raise awareness and promote interest in the sciences. Hannah, your energy, leadership, and care have left a lasting imprint on this school community. Congratulations on your retirement, and we are so sad to see you go.
That was beautiful. I'd have to say, I am dedicated, but it's so easy to grow as a teacher in this district, thanks to our students and our parents and community and our administrators and my colleagues and the board. I mean, you've always supported so much. One thing I learned so much from my kids, I hiked Mount Washington because of your son. He was my inspiration. But thank you all very much.
I love this night because we get to celebrate people who have given their lives by retirement, and for those who have been 25 years old. It's one of my favorite board meetings is this. Anyway, next up, Michael Silverman. Now, double whammy. He's a retiree and he's 25 years the same year. It's great. Mr. Silverman has been a remarkable source of inspiration both in the classroom and on the field for the past 25 years. His unwavering passion for teaching and coaching has profoundly impacted countless lives, nurturing growth, confidence, and teamwork among his students. As a dedicated educator, Mr. Silverman taught 7th and 8th grade Spanish while also coaching middle school and high school soccer, as well as girls and boys lacrosse. Mr. Silverman seamlessly integrates his personal experiences into his teaching, sharing his travels to Spanish-speaking countries and his deep appreciation for Spanish culture. His captivating stories and family photos from his adventures inspire a love of learning that extends beyond the classroom. With an upcoming trip to Peru to hike Machu Picchu, by the way, if you did that, you're gonna love it. Mr. Silverman continues to ignite curiosity and enthusiasm in his students. We express our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Mike Silverman for instilling a lasting love for learning and sportsmanship in everyone that he encounters. His unwavering commitment and positive influence makes him a cherished role model in education and beyond. Congratulations, Mike, on your 25th year milestone, and we wish you the best in retirement.
I want to thank everybody. It's been great working here, and I will continue. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
We'll miss you, Mike.
Next is Carrie Taylor, another one who don't want to go. Carrie, who no doubt can be called a legend, isn't that great? Be called a legend? A legend of over 35 years in the making. She leaves Nanuet with having touched the lives of so many. Many say that teaching is a calling, and it has always been evident that Carrie answered that call with purpose and love. No matter when you walk by Carrie's classroom, You knew that magic was happening in there. She fostered confidence in her students, she sparked their curiosity, and showed them that the world was theirs. In her retirement, she is leaving behind a legacy of passion, creativity, and unwavering support for students and staff alike. Not only was she an inspiring educator, but she also wore many hats. She was a mentor, a club advisor for the R&D Club, student council, driving force behind countless school events such as Violet's Day, Cultural Day, and countless other fundraisers that brought our school community together. Her energy, leadership, and genuine care have left a lasting impact, and she will be deeply missed. Carrie, we wish you all the very best in your retirement.
I just want to thank everybody. This is like a mixed thing for me. Hit 60 this year, and I said, you know what? I've got another good 40 years ahead of me. And I love every minute of it. I'm going to miss all of you. The board has always been so great. No matter what I ask for, you've been there for me. My administrators are great. But more than anything, my colleagues are great. You're number one, and I will never forget you. You've always made me feel like I could do anything here. And you supported everything I did with every club, and anything I asked you, I'd say, can you volunteer at 10 o'clock at night to be there tomorrow at 6, and they'd all line up. And the kids would be right behind you. So I'm going to miss you again. I love all of you, and thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it.
The emotions here, I'm watching faces of everybody. As retirement brings mixed feelings, I'm sure. Right, well, another retiree is Melissa Lipson, and she is not here tonight, and she's off living her best life tonight. So Melissa Lipson, our beloved school counselor at Highview School, is retiring after 35 years working in the field of education. Throughout her career, Ms. Lipson has been a steady source of support for students, families, and staff. She has helped our Nanuet students grow emotionally, socially, and academically. Furthermore, Ms. Lipson has been the champion of the ruler approach to social emotional learning at Highview School. From guiding students through challenges to creating a warm, welcoming environment, Ms. Lipson's impact will be felt for years to come, and she will be missed dearly. Congratulations on retirement, Melissa.
Good evening, everybody. I know Ms. Ryan is not here, but I have the pleasure of reading for Ms. Eileen Ryan, our beloved school nurse at Highview School, who is retiring after many years of service to our students, staff, and families at the Nanuet School District. With unwavering care, professionalism, and heart, Ms. Eileen Ryan has been a comforting presence in our school community, always ready with a gentle hand and reassuring smile to those fortunate enough to cross paths with her. Ms. Eileen Ryan will be deeply missed as she begins this new and exciting chapter in her life. And next, I have Ms. Carlene Vitale. She's an outstanding teacher assistant who has served our school and school district with pride for many years. Ms. Vitale will be dearly missed by her Highview family. Throughout her career, Ms. Vitale has served as a leader on our teaching assistant team. She has played an integral role in helping to design the arrival and dismissal rotation at Highview. Additionally, working alongside of our consultant teacher in grade 3, Ms. Vitale has provided some sound academic instruction to the students in her care in an effort to best meet their academic and social and emotional needs. Ms. Carlene Vitale always comes to work with a ready smile and a willingness to help others. Although we are heartbroken to see her go, we are thrilled for this next chapter in her life. Thank you, Ms. Vitale. You are loved.
Thank you very much. I left the private sector about 24 years ago, raised my kids in this district. And I found out it was my love of learning to pass on to other children. So I never wavered and never looked back. Thank you very much for being a part of my family. Thank you.
Ms. Karen Gerardin. From her early days as a dedicated lunch monitor to her role as a valued teacher assistant, Karen Gerardin has been a constant source of support, kindness, and flexibility in our school community. Always ready to jump in wherever needed, she exuded compassion and care to every child and brought a can-do spirit to each assignment. Her willingness to help, whether in the classroom, the lunchroom, or anywhere in between, has made a lasting impact on students and staff alike. Karen demonstrated amazing flexibility in her role as a one-to-one teaching assistant, had her changing buildings often. As she heads into retirement, we celebrate her years of service, her generous heart, and the many lives she's touched along the way. Now you can complete jigsaw puzzles with uninterrupted time in your hands. Thank you, Karen, for everything. You will be greatly missed.
I don't know what to say, but I've been here for many, many years. My son grew up here, he went to school here, and I'll miss the teachers the most, I think. I mean, I'll miss the kids. The teachers, I'll miss the most. I mean, like tonight, Mr. Torres, he had my son, and a couple of other people. Just brought back a lot of memories. Kerry, had them, and my nieces and stuff, so I'll miss the teachers, and thank you again. I had a good time.
Mike Schofield has been working for the district for the past 25 years, starting as a custodian 1 and retiring as a custodian 2. Throughout his tenure, Mike has served as both a day and evening supervisor in all 4 of the district's buildings. He has proven to be an asset to both the district and the Buildings and Grounds Department. We wish him well in the next chapter of his journey.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Brady, and everyone present. Officially announcing retirement after 25 years of service to Nanuet School District is a privilege. Gratitude is expressed to the Board of Education for the opportunity to work in the school district, the chance to be part of a team committed to a positive and safe learning environment for students has been appreciated. I've also had the privilege of working alongside incredible colleagues, from teachers and administrators to the kitchen staff and maintenance crew. Thank you for your teamwork and your friendship. Being a head custodian isn't just about scrubbing floors or emptying trash. It's about creating a healthy and welcoming environment for students to thrive. A space where they can feel comfortable, learning and growing. I've always taken pride in ensuring that the classrooms and hallways are clean and safe, a testament to the importance of teamwork in this community. Now, I admit, I won't miss scraping gum off the desks or unclogging those notorious student bathrooms, but I will miss the camaraderie and the sense of purpose I found here every day. As I step into retirement, I am looking forward to spending more time with my family, especially my 2 new beautiful grandchildren, perhaps picking up some new hobbies and definitely catching up on some sleep. But I'll always remember my time here with fondness and gratitude. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity to serve this wonderful community. And to everyone here, I wish you all the best. May your schools always be bright, your halls always clean, and your students always successful. Thank you.
Dee Bouchonage started in the district in October of 1988 as a monitor. In January of 1995, Dee started work as a custodial worker. She was very diligent in her duties and always wanted to do her best for the students of Nanuet. Dee always adapted well to the building in which she was assigned. We wish her well in her future.
Is it gold? Thank you, Nanuet. Thank you, everybody.
The gold's in the box.
We are proud to recognize Kathleen Rovarski for 25 years of outstanding service to the Nanuet High School math department. Kathleen has been a foundational member of the department, admired by students and colleagues alike for her professionalism, dedication, and commitment to excellence. Her strong instructional skills, effective classroom management, and engaging lessons have consistently led to impressive student achievement. Beyond the classroom, Kathleen is known for her willingness to support her peers, offering her insight, time, and encouragement whenever needed. Her cheerful disposition and steady leadership have made a lasting impression on the school community. As we celebrate this significant milestone, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Kathleen for the positive impact she has made throughout her career and her continued contributions to the Nanuet High School. To recognize Beth Henshaw for 25 years of dedicated service to our school community. Throughout her career, Beth has taught English at both the middle and high school levels and served as a team leader, helping to shape the academic and social experience of our 8th grade students. Known for building strong rapport with her students, Beth creates a classroom environment where learners feel comfortable, supported, and understood. Her consistent presence and steady commitment have been a valued part of our staff for more than 2 decades. Reaching this milestone is a testament to her dedication and impact. Congratulations, Beth, and thank you.
I have the honor this evening of honoring Claire Reeder, Dr. Claire Reeder. We're proud to honor Dr. Claire Reeder for 25 years of outstanding service to the district. Claire is a compassionate clinician and trusted leader whose calm professionalism and clinical expertise have supported countless students. countless families, and staff. Her evaluations are thorough, timely, and essential to the CSE process, and she communicates with clarity and empathy. A leader in MTSS and PPST, Claire brings both systematic insight and deep individual care to every student. As a district psychologist facilitator, she has mentored colleagues, guided best practices, and led with integrity. Her steady presence, dependability, and sharp sense of humor have made her both a pillar of support and a beloved friend to many. Congratulations, Claire, and thank you for 20.
Well, I was sitting there so long. We had a fight over you while wherever you
Right.
are.
Alright, we're going to recognize Walter Miller, who's 25 years, I believe, 25 years. I think I was here when you were very young, just started here. I guess, right. And you have kids. Anyway, we proudly recognize Walter Miller for 25 years of dedicated service and passionate advocacy for music education in our school community. From the beginning, Wally has brought energy, enthusiasm, and an unwavering belief in the potential of every student musician. His growth as both an educator and performer has inspired colleagues and students alike, and he has become a valued mentor and leader within the department.
Wally's commitment, creativity, and contagious spirit have helped shape a vibrant and inclusive music program. While his enthusiasm remains strong as ever, I didn't write this, Wally. The jury's still out on whether his dad jokes have improved. Congratulations, Wally, and thank you for 25 outstanding years of music, mentorship, and joy.
Two of my kids and his guidance
Trying not to hear you.
Thank you. Just glad you're not retiring. All right. Next one is another music teacher who I have the pleasure of being taught by, and that is Maxwell Strain. So congratulations to Maxwell Strain for 25 years in Nanuet. Max is a creative and caring educator who has inspired a generation of students with his passion for all things music. Throughout his career, he has taught many grade levels and disciplines, ensembles and classes, and continues to grow in new roles. In the music education community, he is involved with NYSSMA by judging festivals, guest conducting, and contributing to the NYSSMA manual committee as the tuba section editor. It is important to Max that students have a pathway to unlock their musical creativity and passions. Congratulations on 25 years and still many years to go. Congratulations, Max.
This year marks a significant milestone as Candace Langer celebrates 25 years of dedicated service in the Nanuet district. Beginning her career as a computer education teacher, Candace played a pivotal role in the early integration of technology into the classroom. Transitioning into teaching English language arts and social studies, she continues to innovate by incorporating technology into her instruction. With a keen interest in artificial intelligence and its educational possibilities, Candace remains open to exploring new ideas and tools that enhance student learning. Throughout her 25 years at Nanuet, Candace has showcased her versatility and broad skill set. As a computer teacher in the middle school in Highview, she introduced students to essential skills from mastering PowerPoint and Excel to navigating the Google platform. Many of her former students undoubtedly reflect with gratitude on the foundation she provided, whether it was teaching them complex Excel formulas or basic typing skills. Moreover, Candace has been a resource for her colleagues, willingly sharing her expertise through professional development sessions on various technology topics. As technology became an integral part of every subject, she transitioned to a 5th grade classroom teacher where her passion for working with students shines through. Her ELA lessons are enriched by her technological knowledge and enthusiasm for teaching, making learning an engaging experience for all of her students. Congratulations. It is an honor to recognize Kelly Ryan for reaching an incredible milestone of teaching for 25 years in the Nanuet School District. Kelly's upbeat personality and her commitment to teaching has shaped countless minds and hearts amongst our students. Kelly naturally connects with her students and helps them thrive. Kelly not only inspires her students, but that of her colleagues as well. As a colleague, she is a true collaborator, always supportive and offering valuable insights. Beyond her incredible dedication to the students, her spirit as a true team player has been an asset to any grade level team that Kelly has been a member of. Kelly is always willing to lend a helping hand, particularly with technology and her creative ideas. Her commitment to education continues to make a lasting impact on our school community. Congratulations on this amazing achievement.
Miss Lori Villafranco is proudly celebrating her 25th year of teaching, a remarkable milestone and a career devoted to supporting multilingual learners. Lori has a tremendous heart of gold, and her dedication to her students and profession is admirable. She models daily why it is important to build strong connections with students and families. With patience, compassion, and expertise, she has helped countless students build confidence, master language skills, and find their voice in a new environment. Her dedication has made a lasting difference in the lives of students and families throughout the school community. Congratulations on celebrating such a monumental milestone in your career, Lori.
I just want to say it went so fast, and it's been an amazing journey. I graduated from Nanuet, so it means everything to me and everybody here too. I know so many of you. I'm not supposed to give a speech, right?
A big smile, there you go. Perfect.
Miss Lisa DiMartino has been a bus monitor and lunch monitor in our school district for 25 rewarding years. She finds great joy in the work she does directly with students each day. During the lunch recess periods, Ms. DiMartino is committed to ensuring that students are safe. She actively supervises students and looks out for their best interests while they are in her care. Should I apologize now for my son or later? Ms. DiMartino brings humor to her role as a lunch monitor and leaves both colleagues and students with smiles on their faces. Thank you, Ms. DiMartino, for your dedication to our school district.
Since this is my really first time to own the podium, I just want to say congratulations and good luck to everyone. Retirement is pretty good. Take it from somebody else. I don't know, really, it's great. Sabrina, come on, where are you? Sabrina, I know it's so So I remember when these next few wonderful teachers started at Miller, and it's just mind-boggling to me that you've gotten to this amazing milestone. But we are very fortunate to have had these people, really dedicated teachers. So that's from my heart. Tonight we proudly honor Sabrina Piscatelli for 25 years of outstanding service as an English as a new language teacher in our district. Sabrina began at Miller as a first grade teacher, as first grade classroom teacher, and transitioned after 5 years to her role as an ENL teacher. She has worked across all grade levels within Miller over the past 2 decades. Crazy. She has been a steadfast advocate for multilingual learners, helping students from diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds find their voice, both in English and within our school community. Mrs. Piscatelli has not only supported language development, but has also fostered confidence, belonging, and academic achievement for generations of students and their families. Through personalized instruction, cultural understanding, and tireless dedication, she has helped open doors and build bridges that extended far beyond the classroom. Sabrina has also worked during our summer enrichment program with rising kindergarten students for many years. We thank Mrs. Piscatelli for 25 years of passion, patience, and purpose-driven teaching. Your work has changed lives, and your legacy of inclusion and empowerment is felt across our district every day. Congratulations. So I went to my mailbox one day and there was a chocolate bar in my mailbox. And Jamie decided that we were supposed to support each other now. So that's why I gained 10 pounds that year. We are proud to honor Jamie Gillis for 25 years of dedicated service in education. Throughout her career as an elementary teacher, she has consistently gone above and beyond to foster a classroom environment rooted in respect, curiosity, and a genuine love of learning. Known for her unwavering commitment to student success, Jamie has touched the lives of countless students. Hard to imagine, right? Not only through academic instruction, but also by nurturing confidence, compassion, and resilience. I'm certain your past students would still be able to recite some of the authentic tunes she taught them to remember academic concepts. Do you want to tell us about some of those? Her creativity, patience, and professionalism have made a lasting impact on our school community and continue to inspire colleagues and students alike. As we celebrate this milestone, we extend our deepest gratitude for 25 years of tireless dedication and exemplary service. Thank you, Ms. Gillis, for your enduring contribution to education. You have truly made a difference. Reaching this milestone is an extraordinary accomplishment and one that reflects your ongoing commitment to the education, growth, and well-being of the students who have passed through your classroom. Over the years, you have built a learning environment that is as structured as it is nurturing. Interesting comment. I think that's so appropriate, right? Your classroom management skills are nothing short of exceptional. With calm authority and clear expectations, you create a space where children feel safe, respected, and empowered to learn. Your ability to maintain consistency while honoring each child's unique needs sets a high standard and serves as a model for your colleagues. Kelly has also been an active member of the NTA, working alongside central administration to support her colleagues in a myriad of ways. Congratulations on this remarkable milestone. We thank you for your years of service, your outstanding contributions, and your ongoing dedication to our students and school.
I just have 2 words to say. I've known Kelly since probably kindergarten, because she graduated with my son Patrick. So that's a very long time ago, so I wish
Jenny? No. You also had trouble people fighting over you, Jenny, so. For most of her 25 years, Jenny Ivanovic has been the heart and soul of the kindergarten program. Her classroom has always been a place of wonder, creativity, and compassion, a space where young learners feel seen, heard, and inspired. With her keen eye for detail, she notices the small things that make a big difference in a child's day, and her kindness sets the tone for every interaction. Joanne?
Mrs. Jovanovic's ability to reach all students, whether they are English language learners or students with disabilities, is outstanding. Her boundless creativity turns everyday lessons into magical experiences, planting seeds of curiosity and confidence in every student she teaches. As a team leader, she provides guidance and advice to her teammates on a professional and personal level. Jenny actively participates in building and community initiatives and brings her high energy level wherever she goes. We are deeply grateful for the warmth, wisdom, and unwavering dedication she has brought to generations of children and families. Congratulations on 25 extraordinary years. She was amazing back then.
Still is, yeah.
Hard to keep that up for 35 years. Thank you. You're not retiring yet.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Coming back to eternity as I turn the page.
Oh, Jeff is up next.
I'm honored to celebrate Mary Wilhelm for 25 years of dedicated service as a lunch and recess monitor at both Highview and Miller elementary schools. Mary also performs clerical duties in the office with precision and a keen eye for detail. As both a committed staff member and a parent in our district, Mary has played a vital role in creating a safe, welcoming environment where students can thrive outside the classroom. With a watchful eye, a kind heart, and a firm but fair approach, Mrs. Wilhelm has consistently ensured that our playgrounds and lunchrooms are spaces of respect, inclusion, and fun. Generations of students have known her not just as a monitor, but as a steady and caring presence during their school day. We are deeply grateful for the energy, patience, and personal investment Mary has brought to our school community. Join me in congratulating on this remarkable milestone, and thank you for 25 wonderful years.
our school district as a student in high school. Then in the winter of 1993, she served as a lunch monitor at G.W. Miller School. In the fall of 1993, Ms. McGuire joined the district as a teaching assistant at Miller. She spent 6 years as a TA working directly with Mary Rose Palumbo, while also coaching athletics. Kathleen McGuire started her teaching career in the New York City Department of Education and was then hired as a classroom teacher at Highview School in 2000. Since then, Ms. McGuire has worn many hats, such as fourth grade teacher, MTA representative, health and safety representative, we sit on the committee together as well, and now a STEM/remedial math teacher. Kathleen, congratulations on 25 years. Yeah, it's too bad. I really wanted to talk to them personally. First is Amy Cipriano. So Amy, I've known Amy for a very long time. She used to serve as the negotiator for the union. We proudly recognize Amy Cipriano for 25 years of outstanding service to Nanuet High School. She has taught every level of Spanish, developed curriculum to meet evolving student needs, and consistently embraced innovation in instruction and in technology. Amy brought to the SUNY New Paltz dual enrollment program to Nanuet, and that has really helped a lot of our kids get college credit, and helped expand it in French and Spanish. Through her dedication, leadership, and deep commitment to professional growth, Amy has made a lasting impact on students, staff, and the broader school community. So we congratulate Amy. Kid David was, because when we first hired him, we hired him as our athletic trainer. And then he went to work on building grounds. I was going to kneel him a little bit, but he's not here to kneel. So David Wells-Dock has worked for the district both in a part-time and full-time capacity. His knowledge and expertise in mechanical systems has proven to be a great asset to the Buildings and Grounds Department. He keeps the fleet and equipment in good operating and running condition. And he served wonderfully as our athletic trainer for the district as well. The kids love him as well.
Well, that concludes quite the list. So
quite
thank
the
you all
list.
for being here tonight. Congratulations to all the retirees and the 25-year teachers. And we're going to take a few minutes of break so we can kind of mingle, and we want to congratulate each other, and then we have to continue with the rest of our meeting, I guess. Let's take a few minutes.
socialize, so that's what I did.
Yes. Well, that was very important. Had to come back. We had to, right? Unfortunately, we have to come back and finish the meeting. They get to go out and celebrate.
I know, it all goes down.
And,
Definitely not as exciting.
but we do appreciate those that are staying. All right, we're going to officially call this meeting to order. So approval of minutes. We have minutes from the Board of Ed meeting from May 20th. So does anyone have any questions? Moved by Ray, seconded by Lynn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried. And,
We missed the
I
public
missed
hearing.
We missed the public hearing of the.
oh geez, I just jumped right.
after she finished reading.
Oh. Oh my goodness, because I went right to pass the Pledge of Allegiance to the, okay, so, sorry.
Moving right along.
First, we have a public hearing. Public hearing for the 25-26 district-wide safety plan, which is very important. So, the draft of the 2025-26 district-wide safety plan is now posted on the district website for a required 30-day posting period, and it is anticipated that the plan will be on the July 8th board meeting for adoption. Any discussion, any questions?
No, it's really very comprehensive, and Dr. Brady just informed me that so far no one has reached out with any concerns or anything, but, you know, for those of you on the board, it's really worthwhile looking through this.
Okay.
Great document.
30 days to
30 days.
let us know if there's anything you want to discuss. Okay, we're gonna jump right over approval of minutes because we just took care of
You just have to do the
that,
second.
but I have to do the second one, yes, I'm sorry. That was the regular Board of Ed meeting and then the minutes for the annual meeting of May 20th. Anyone have a motion, please, for that? Moved by Ray, seconded by Jeff, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we have no correspondence, no committee reports, but we do have a superintendent's report.
We do. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for hanging in there. So I'm glad that Jonathan is still here because I want to lead in my superintendent's report and congratulate Jonathan Clark, who has been with us for the past 2 years. Take your own picture now. Take a selfie. So the National School Public Relations Association announced the winners of the 2025 Publications in Digital Media Excellence Awards last week, and 3 of the national awards recognized Jonathan's work here in Nanuet. An award of merit in the category video series for the Golden Spotlight, which we see every month in our e-newsletter. An award of merit for best photograph, which was entitled Having a Ball, which was one of our students having a ball. And also in the electronic newsletter category for the e-newsletter, which is the Nanuet News. And Jonathan, I just want to say, I sent an email to the administrators when I received the email from BOCES, and right away, and I'm just paraphrasing, but the accolades and the things that the people working here in this district said about you were really, really, really amazing. What a wonderful partner you are, what a gentleman you are all the time, that you're always, they have just a knack for being in the background and capturing the spirit and the essence of what happens here every day in Nanuet. Nothing is staged, like everything is just really, really seamless. You've been a wonderful communications person for the district, and you always put the district in a really, really positive light and show people what it's like to be here, which is a joyful, wonderful place to be and learn and work. So thank you
Say
from
it's easy, so.
all of us, but really, thank you. From BAR, so BAR has completed their spring concert series, and very proud of our talented students and staff. And the Mr. Scaba and his department had their music awards ceremony today at BAR. So congratulations to everyone. Wednesday, tomorrow, June 4th, is the Grade 8 Shining Knights Award recognition ceremony at 7 p.m. here in the high school. So we'll recognize our soon-to-be high school knights and are leaving BAR. And also moving up will be June 24th at 1 o'clock at Clover Stadium. Some of our choir students will be performing a special song. under the direction of Mr. Noah Galbraith. As part of our, this is still at Bar, our Science of Reading Fish Tank pilot, which is being done in grade 5, titled Trash Vortex, our 5th grade students, where do you hear this, collected 8,080 bottles to raise money to donate to Keep Rockland Beautiful.
Wow.
So they're presenting a check to them on June 11th, so thanks to them on all that, not only hard work cleaning up our community, but all of the effort that went into it. And then Callie Marskow, who's a 5th grade student from Mrs. Langer's class, was one of 6 grade 5 students selected by the Environmental Management Council to be recognized for her creative arts contest submission. She was honored at June 2nd in a meeting held at New City in Town Hall, so congratulations to Kaylee. And there are just examples of the impact that the science of reading and building background knowledge really has on increasing student engagement and creativity. So congratulations to everybody. At Highview, last Wednesday were the H Games, so it was a big success. Mr. Lutz took 2 pies in the face, so that's, you know, always worth having the games for, I would say. And thank you to Mr. Pierre, Ms. Yanuzzi, and our Knights of the Round Table from the high school and the elementary PTA who organize and run that event. And then this Friday at Highview, June 6th, is our spring string recital for our students in 3rd grade. At 10 o'clock, and so that will be a fun time had by all, and Mr. Lutz sent a parent square out with details about that event. At the high school, our senior awards ceremony was held Friday on May 30th, so congratulations to, there was an enormous amount of awards. Thank you to Mike and Phil who make that a really seamless, and Sean, event. We have an outstanding community support for our students with the amount of scholarships, the number of scholarships, and we really do appreciate all that. It's quite incredible when you're there to see that. Also last Tuesday, the high school spring concert was a wonderful event as well. We're winding things down at the high school. And just an FYI, next Wednesday is an exam day in New York State, so we'll be having local exams on site as well as the geometry regions, so just an FYI for the high school people, and please keep checking the digital backpack. You should do that anyway, especially this time of year in high school, so you're aware of what's going on. And then on June 9th, our seniors will be attending the DUI accident scene demonstration at the Outdoor Education Center. That's something that we do every year in conjunction with the Clarkstown Police Department, the town of Clarkstown. Really an effort to make sure that students are making good decisions during this exciting time of year for them, but sometimes that excitement can go on a wrong path, so we just try to remind them and make sure that everyone is also helping us to remind them of the dangers of poor decisions that can be made in lots of different ways. So, so that will be on June 9th. So if you're around, you want to go out to the Outdoor Education Center, we'll be there. I think that starts around 11, Mike, by the time it all gets going. And again, keep checking the digital backpack. That's it for me.
Okay, great, thank you so much. All right, next is public forum. I'm going to read a statement. First, public forum is an opportunity for the public to make statements to the Board of Education. Statements are not made to other members of the public. The board does not routinely comment on personnel issues in public. It is the board's strong recommendation that any criticisms or compliments concerning personnel be made in writing and not presented at the open forum. Comments made in writing allow the board to review the comments in detail and to ask the superintendent to review the comments and take action if necessary. Would anyone like to address the board? Okay. Be another one at the end. Consent agenda. Can I have a motion? Moved by Sue, seconded by Jeff. Any questions? Comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried. Certified personnel.
Resolved that the resignation of Christine Schiff, teaching assistant in the Nanuet School District, be accepted effective 6/30/2025.
Can I have a motion, please? Moved by Stephanie, seconded by Lynn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried.
Resolved that the following individuals be approved as substitute teachers and teaching assistants effective 6/4/25. Jacqueline Lanzetta, Randy Whittock, Ann Colligan, Gianna Brennan, and Victoria Tuffy.
Okay, can I have a motion, please? Moved by Ann, seconded by Sue, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried. Thank you, Meredith.
Thank you.
Okay, approval to establish a capital reserve fund.
This is placing into effect what the voters approved 2 weeks ago. A capital reserve fund to be named the 2025 Facilities Capital Reserve Fund pursuant to Education Law 3651 is hereby established for the purposes of appropriating sufficient funds necessary to construct renovations to, reconstruction of, and/or additions to its facilities identified by time to time, including not but limited those recommended in its 5-year capital facilities plan, and including HVAC maintenance, elevator replacements, bathroom renovations, oil tank replacements, storage facilities, health and safety improvements, drainage, lighting, asbestos remediation, plumbing, energy efficiency improvements, furnishings, general improvements, site work, equipment, machinery, apparatus, appurtenances, and incidental improvements and expenses in connection therewith. 2, the reserve fund shall be limited to a period of 15 years and $20 million, not including additional interest, which will become part of the reserve, and be funded by amounts from budgetary appropriations from time to time, unappropriated fund balance made available by the Board of Education from time to time, and New York State aid received and made available by the Board of Education from time to time, all as permitted by law.
Okay, can we have a motion, please? Moved by Ray, seconded by Ann. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried. Authorization of release of funds.
These are for some of the small claim tax certiorari's. Treasurer is authorized to to transfer $704.52 from the tax certiorari reserve fund to the general fund to reimburse payments made pursuant to tax certiorari judgments as of June 3rd, 2025.
Okay, can I have a motion, please? That small one. Moved by Sue, seconded by Lynn. Yeah, I think so, right? Moved by Sue, seconded by Lynn. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, all right, so carried. And next, we have authorization, no, not that one. Budget transfers is next.
Be it resolved that the Nanuet Board of Education approves the attached authorization for budget transfer dated June 3rd, 2025 in the amount of $122,658.58 for the general fund, and be it resolved that the Nanuet Board of Education approves the attached authorization for budget transfer dated June 3rd, 2025 in the amount of $100,755 for the general fund.
Okay, can I have a motion, please? Moved by Jeff, seconded by Ray. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. So carried on to the next, donations and gifts. So acceptance of a donation from New York Schools Insurance Reciprocal, so NYSER. Whereas New York Schools Insurance Reciprocal, NYSER, has provided the district with a donation of $1,000, be it resolved that the Nanuet Board of Education accepts $1,000 from NYSER deferred to the 25-26 school year to be used for opening day 2025 of faculty refreshments. Can I have a motion, please?
I love this idea, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
come.
Wish we had a food truck.
Moved by Ann, seconded by Sue. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, she had a nice one for that.
Phil, you can call him
Really
again.
good.
Phil,
Yeah.
call the food truck people.
It's a nice welcome back.
For your money, you don't pay him this time.
Okay, under policies, we have a first reading of the new policy 5695, students and personal electronic devices.
Okay, so we talked about this already, but we're getting more information from the state, and so things are changing and might continue to change. A couple of the things that are worth noting is that they have specifically noted that these devices include internet-enabled devices, such as smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, and so on, including social media applications, but do not include any such device supplied by the district for educational purposes. So, at first we thought, maybe calculators, we weren't exactly sure what was happening, but this is internet-enabled devices. The other thing, when they talk about bell to bell, they do include the entire school day, including all classes, homeroom periods, lunch, recess, study halls, and passing times. And on school grounds, any building, structure, athletic playing field, playground, or land contained within the boundary of a school or district or BOCES facility. So, you know, that's pretty important, like, they're really saying you just can't do it. And then, you know, of course, that the students are encouraged maybe to leave it home, leave their devices home, or store them in the appropriate way when they get to school, and don't use them during the day. Is there anything else that,
No, I think they're pretty clear on, you know, it is bell to bell and their internet devices that are capable of you know, of connecting to the internet. So, we've met with some students from the high school already, and, you know, in these next couple weeks, we'll be continuing to do that. We need to get some communication out to parents as well. I really want to focus, I think, on fourth grade parents. I'm going to talk to Matt about that, because a lot of parents buy phones from that fourth grade going into fifth grade sort of move, and I don't want to get into a situation where parents say, if I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it, which I really don't think is probably true, but at any rate, I just want to intervene if that's necessary. So I'm thinking about maybe even setting up a Zoom with fourth grade parents, because I think it's easier for parents to join and log on, you know, than it is to ask people to come for a meeting. So I'm thinking that through, but we do need to begin to communicate with parents, because as much as we think everybody knows this, because we live in it,
right.
You know, if you're not paying attention, you don't know it. So we do need to begin to communicate, and it's really not about whether we think it's right or whether we think it's wrong. We're being directed to do this. We're gonna make it work, to make it happen.
And I think people will agree that it's a distraction, whether you want to still use it anyway or not, it is a distraction. So hopefully it'll go, you know, seamless, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, in the middle school, we've been doing this anyway, right? So it's really gonna be a shift at the high school, but gonna be the biggest shift. So we're gonna focus on that right now.
Okay.
Right, that's it.
All right, thank you. More to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
To be continued. All right. Now, next is overtime report.
We have March and April, and we are slightly less in both March and April, and good news is for the year, we seem to be down by about a third over last year at this time, so.
Okay, good. Great, thank you, Maria. Okay, new business is Rockland County School Boards. So we just had our Rockland County School Board's annual dinner last night, and so we have to, of course, recognize again, as you said, teachers are not really great at taking praise, but our own Sue Frisch received the Eddie Award, and the Eddie Award is like a long-standing award that has been given out for almost 50 years to a past or present school board member who has really just gone above and beyond and really has made a difference in the lives of children. And as we know, Sue just gives 100% of herself to whatever she does. So, you know, those who knew her as a teacher know about her background as a teacher, a very innovative teacher, a very creative teacher, a very caring, nurturing teacher, and she gives that same effort and commitment to the board. And she, as you probably know, she's on a lot of committees. She's giving a lot of committee reports. Yes, she's retired, so she has a little more time maybe than the ones that are working.
Absolutely.
But she contributes constantly to this board, and so we were so happy to give her that award last night. She was so shocked. We were able to surprise her, which was great, and it really was, you know, was a wonderful night. We actually honored one of our students, Alan Thomas. Which was great too, and students from all the different districts around the county and the SROs, and it was just we had I think over 170 people at the dinner last night, so it was really a wonderful event, and it was just all
Student from North
right, and right, Alexis' daughter was there, and her brother-in-law was there. So many tonight, again, we had a wonderful,
great.
honoring of people, so it's really great to have people who commit themselves, so.
Although I
readily,
really
so
don't like
thank
the
you.
attention on me, I really want to say thank you. It was a shock. I've said I've never been surprised before in my entire life. I've always figured it out. People have tried numerous times. I was totally shocked and speechless, which doesn't normally happen to me either. And then my grandchildren came in and I was just a blubbering idiot. But, you know,
Great.
to be, first of all, to look back over a lifetime of work and commitment to education, and everybody knows education is my passion. I'm a little too passionate sometimes, that is true. But to be recognized by a group of people who themselves are dedicated, amazing individuals is really very moving. So thank you to Christine and the committee and all, Rockland School Boards for really an amazing honor. It was really, I can't. But thank you, and let's not mention it again.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, do you have anything
Yeah, just
as
one.
positive as that to add to Ms.
Not
Moore?
as positive as that, but not bad.
Oh, okay.
You know, we've all been talking about the possibility of these holidays that they're gonna, put on boards, and Tom DePrisco from Program Board Member has been really working hard on this. And one of the co-sponsors, according to the bill, was Patrick Carroll, who's our assembly person. Well, it wasn't Patrick Carroll, it was totally wrong. It's Robert Carroll, but they put Patrick Carroll on the bill. So Patrick Carroll's, I called their office, I talked to them today. They took his name off and this Robert Carroll is on, and they're well aware of the bill, and they know how we feel. And it was so funny, as soon as I called the office, they said, Ann Byrne wants, I didn't talk to him, I talked to Janet, his person. I said, Ann Byrne wants, she gets on the phone, she says, I know why you're calling me. And I said, oh, you heard the news. She said, yeah, but what you don't know is it's the wrong Carroll. So I was very happy about that, so that's kind of good news. And they're very well aware that we want flexibility for schools to be able to decide if they're gonna, have more holidays for us, make sure that they're representative of the people, of the students in our schools and everything, so they're with us on that, so that was the only good news. They're almost finished with session. If we can get out of this without the holidays put in, we'll be doing well, but I don't know. Talked to Bill Weber last night at the dinner
Yes, I sat
as
next
well,
to him, yeah.
and told him that if it comes across his desk, he's gotta vote no. So,
Okay.
that's the only story I have.
Did you agree?
Yeah,
He's a politician.
He's
says
like,
he
yes, he's gonna tell us yes.
What's he gonna say to me
Of
amidst
course.
170 people?
Okay. Well, you should be a supporter of education.
I think
He
our
is.
legislators,
He
for
is,
the
I
most
think he
part,
is.
very
He
much
really
agree
did,
with
yeah.
what we in Rockland County talk about as
Yes.
far as legislation.
Yes, they're-
Whether they're Republicans or Democrats, they're pretty much on board with the kinds of things that we're trying to push for kids.
Right. Okay. All right, well, okay, anything else to add? Local government, anything?
If there's noise behind or around Highview, the town has gotten a grant and is working on the cemetery in the back. So they moved all sorts of equipment back there today, it was very noisy. But that's what's going on.
Yes, I heard about that.
I'm
saw
going
it.
to present at
What
the
are they doing?
Nanuet Civic Association on Thursday, so
Okay.
I will be there.
Well, that's this Thursday.
I'll be at
is
the beach.
Right.
I'll be with
Sorry.
you.
Sorry.
But 6 minutes from the beach.
Okay. All right, so that's Thursday night is the next
What are they
Nanuet
doing?
Civic Association meeting.
Say it again.
They're like refurbishing certain cemeteries
They had
that
a grant.
have been neglected or kind of turned over the years, like nobody's taking care of them. So they're,
Straightening out the stone.
George has been,
Oh,
the
that's-
town has been
that's
applying
nice.
for grants and they're gonna,
Chloe's in first right now.
for now, stage the equipment at Grace Baptist. So if they said, you might hear some, I think they started today, cause
They
it was
did, I
down
saw
there.
huge trucks going back there. And
Yeah,
I
it
was
was,
like, what the?
it was down by the
Yeah, so that's what I'm
cemetery.
saying, that's what's going on.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Oh, and I know this has nothing to do with this, but I was at the street fair, and
Mhm.
I passed the dunk tank, and I saw Kelly Q being dunked repeatedly.
The chamber. Yeah.
So thank you to Kelly and for,
that's great.
you know, service above and beyond.
I've done that, that water is cold.
Yeah, and it was,
I know.
And the weather
has
is really good that night, so.
And it was cold.
It was not that warm on Sunday, yeah.
I
It
did.
wasn't like today.
Never again. It was chilly.
All right, great.
Cold.
Lots of good stuff happening. All
Pie in
right.
the face and teachers in the dunk tank.
What a week.
what is that?
Would anyone from the public like to address the board, add anything?
Take a pie in the face.
Right,
Don't
volunteer
sign
for.
up.
All right, one more order of business, certification of the vote.
One more
District clerk.
thing, certification
Yes.
of the May 20th, 2025 budget vote. A total of 620 votes were cast in the May 20th, 2025 budget vote. Nanuet board member Sue Frisch was reelected and new board member Gianna P. Apicella was elected. Both are 3-year terms. For the Nanuet Public Library trustee, Sheila O'Brien was elected to a 5-year term and Meddy Rossi was elected to a 2-year term.
Okay, can I have a motion, please? Accept.
Oh, can I move it? Maybe I can't move it.
Moved by Stephanie, second by Lynn, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so carried, it's.
I think Ms. Griffin also took a pie to the face, didn't you?
A few of them, yeah.
Oh, Mary Ellen.
You had three,
I didn't
right?
have that in the notes, Mary Ellen.
I know.
so-
She took three.
No, I felt
She
it.
deserves credit.
Yes,
Yes, really. Oh,
and Mary Ellen, yes.
okay.
Yes.
All right, can I have a motion, please, to adjourn? Can I have a motion, please, to adjourn the meeting? Moved by Jeff, seconded by Ray, all in favor? Opposed? All right, nobody. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for being here and hanging.